house fire. Bad one. At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
I want to make comments. You know you made it if you get that desk.
I got a call back for that universal tourist line.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
That's him. That's the cop.
Hey, what's up, Slapshot? How you doing, man? Yeah, old Roy's already ratted me out.
You hear about Rancho Escondido?
Are we having a conversation, Biggs?
Okay, fuck it. Forget I.
I'm teasing you, Herschel. Tell me about it.
All the new housing developments, a couple of weeks from completion. Burned to the ground last night. GIs are ready to move in this weekend. Developer's gonna have some very angry customers. Shit about Jet. The Arson desk has been trying to nail that son of a bitch for years.
You still... Can you drive to this one?
Drive us. Biggs.
Any unit in the vicinity, a citizen reports a 459. They're now at 38 North Catalina. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Let K responding.
Have you ever seen the movie Mystery Alaska? No, I haven't. What's that about?
38 North Catalina Street, code 2.
I've never even heard of it, actually.
Cops! Shit!
Stop! LAPD!
Alright, if I can't catch this dude in that truck, then he deserves to get away.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
The thing is, you can't actually take him out until they want you to take him
That
out.
ought to slow the son of a bitch down. Lay into his wheel well. Come on. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Get in close and steer him off the tar.
Well, he lost his hood. Oh, don't tell me he's gonna try to run. Okay.
But I'm scared to go to prison, mister. They'll take one look at me and...
They'll take one look at me and... Oh, yeah. It's a hockey movie, but the guy that voices Biggs plays a character in that movie. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I've never even heard of it before. Is it a good one? Like, do you like it? Ooh, only 3 more street crimes. short drive. I gotta stay driving though to get those cases done.
You guys gotta see this.
I always
Hope you have
watch when
strong
people go
stomachs.
upstairs. I always watch to see if they use every stair. This game they do.
Do you have a name?
Morelli, Mike. We recovered a picture of the family.
Okay. Anything else?
To be honest, I just got here, Phelps. Best you talk to Lynch. He's the expert.
Doesn't make any sense. Why aren't they scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved. Ooh. I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched.
I stopped
The
playing it
coloring
at this
around
mission.
The fingertips is typical.
Oh, so you never actually
It
finished this
wouldn't have
game?
felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved him into this room after the explosion.
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
What are they doing?
The prayer effect is from the fire. Muscles and tendons contract.
Wonder if they were kneeling before.
You ever think about how many people have died in this world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them, Biggs?
No, I have not. Show some respect.
Jeez.
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
But what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
You got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt.
For the fires?
For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He was trying to redeem himself. He probably thought they'd be happier together.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
Man, Biggs,
You
relax.
could be right. Can you come up with an alternative
I'm
explanation?
sure it's the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Might fit, Cole. But I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
Ooh. Oh.
Evidence!
Ooh, Biggs is
Albert,
out.
check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating Biggs.
I mean, man, that's rough. Like, do they... I mean, Mel's here, but, like, does the coroner actually even do anything? Like, what do you do with a body that burnt? And, not to mention, like, Cole is a legit detective. So, like,
something
they shouldn't
finally
really
got
question
to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me, and you won't be pretty much longer.
Oh!
We can get this guy.
Fighting words, Biggs.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. The things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fuck. End of story. You getting this?
Oh. Maybe Biggs isn't
You remember the
as
list
much a by-the-book
from
guy
Travel
as we
Agent?
thought.
Sure.
The Morellis were winners too. Their name was on that list.
Christ. You should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll try this side.
Have that Cole's neighbors talk
I
first.
haven't done this for years.
You don't look like a fireman, son.
LAPD. Can you tell me anything about the
Hello,
fire
good
next
sir.
door?
Terrible luck. Imagine after having won that weekend away.
What's your name, sir?
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
Alright, that's better. Those dogs can be loud.
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
Wait. No, I don't have any evidence. I don't remember the time of fire.
You weren't asleep. You were standing over there by the fence watching the place burn down. I hope you didn't know they were inside.
As much as I didn't like that wop bastard, I hope you have evidence that proves I was looking at the fire.
Okay, that seems like a reasonable thing to accuse him of.
Sometimes you have to shake the tree to
I
see
think
what
I can
falls out.
safely play bad cop.
You didn't like Morelli, did you?
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't. Guess they should have sold up.
What do you mean?
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new subdivision for GIs. Morelli was being difficult.
Uh-huh.
You said someone is knocking these houses down?
Elysian Fields. You must know them. Their billboards, that Monroe character beaming down at you. We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
They didn't want to sell.
Whatever you thought of Morelli, his whole family is dead. They couldn't have all deserved that. I want you to help me here, Foreman.
Morelli was pig-headed. He built the house himself. He didn't want to sell. Stubborn fool was ruining it for all of us.
You said the Morellis had won a weekend away to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. Then I find out they was still in there.
Who was running the competition?
What? I don't know.
Why is this dude lying to me about everything? Statement from neighbor indicating Morelli family had won a weekend vacation.
I need more, Mr. Foreman. Tell me what you know about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
I know nothing about it. I've never heard of them.
So I'm back to investigating. I'm going back in the house. See if I can go outside. Ah, there's something here.
Looks like the same model.
Varley. Varley was almost the guy that was the guy that I almost charged the first time.
This is the flashpoint. The heater detonated with enough force to expose the foundations.
How do you even work an arson scene? It's gotta be crazy. Okay, I need to get to that basement. How do I get there? Basement. Oh, was that it? Yeah. Tons of water down here. Ralph? Not sure why Ralph is painted on that, or painted, dusted on that. Man, Cole's knee deep in water. He doesn't even care. Should I change outfits? Make him dry again? Okay, Cole is not going where I want him to. He's just kind of walking wherever.
There isn't much I can tell you right now, Cole. Never the same, are they?
Alright, I need to find Biggs. Oh right, he was across the street. Maybe that's what they want me to find. No? Could show all clues. I won't get any more intuition points though. And I still have another 5 cases to do. 4 after this.
All a man can do is put in a prayer for the dead.
Alright, well, we'll check with Biggs. Ooh, nice ball.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Wait, nothing?
What do you think?
We need more from the neighbors, Cole. Keep working.
Okay, so there's another neighbor. Oh, these people here. I didn't even notice them.
So you're the first in this family going without a tape.
Show's over. Keep moving, all of you. Clear this area immediately.
That's the swine. Look at it.
Whoever he was wearing boondockers. I would know that imprint anywhere.
I think the cigarettes matter. Oh, they do.
Someone was keeping watch. Looks like they were here for quite a while. Brand looks distinctive.
That's not even all the... Ah, because I've got another question.
Did you see anyone hanging around the Morelli's home prior to the explosion?
Nope. Can't say as I was looking out, though.
I think you're covering for someone, Foreman. Who is it?
And I think you are off your rocker. How can you make an accusation like that? What proof have you got? I can see you're the excitable type. You shouldn't let your imagination run away.
Maybe I should have done the
itself.
boots instead of the cigarettes.
I'll have a patrolman come by and take your statement. Hopefully you'll be a little bit more cooperative with him.
Come on, kid. I'm doing my best here. You were talking about the competition, right? Catalina Island? I've got one of the flyers in the kitchen if you're interested.
Any luck, Cole?
A couple of things. What did you pick up?
Folded piece of paper. Looks complicated.
Japanese call it origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
Paper crane. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
For what?
For Elysian Fields developments.
Leland Monroe.
Oh, I see you already have one.
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
Oh, the one that I had, somebody had already cut the ticket off. Man, I still have something to find here, though. I don't have any idea where it could be. It's not too far back. I feel like I already went through the whole house. Yeah, it's in this ashy area. Oh. Oh, a newspaper. I wonder if that could be it.
How did you get my number, Ira?
At first, I didn't understand you. But now I do.
I'd like you to come back to the clinic.
I'm helping other people now, Doctor.
I think you are confused. You haven't been to the clinic for weeks.
I'm not confused anymore, Doctor. I'm helping people be together.
This dude's a creeper.
This world is only temporary. We'll all be happier in heaven.
Why don't you tell me where you are and I can come to you? I think the fires should end now. They have served their purpose.
Oh, the fires are only beginning, Doctor. After the fires, everything will be beautiful and clean.
Everything will be erased. The world will be fresh and new.
I can see my purpose now, Doctor. And you helped me to find it.
This guy is not healthy. And I don't think Fontaine would have helped him either. Rancho Escondido. Alright. Is that it? I don't hear any more detective music. I think we're good.
I need an address for a property developer. Elysian
He
Fields
didn't say his
Developments.
badge number that time.
One moment, detective.
Cole Phelps, badge
The address is
1247.
748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire. Anything else?
Messages, please.
If you have a message, contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
What a pleasant lady.
Commander?
Leads on the Morelli fire.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields Developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe. He's a personal friend of the mayor and the chief. Are you out of your mind? I'm warning you, Phelps.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps.
Man.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Now that's when you know you're on something.
On my desk today.
Kelty has warned us off over Elysian.
Makes sense. It's a dead end. We should check out Rancho Escondido.
You know the place?
Sure. Corner of Fountain and Wilton. Let's go.
Alright, he says go to Rancho Escondido. So that's what I'll do.
760.
I trust my partner.
Now,
Mr. Biggs. Why? Why did you just stop there?
Times campaign in Washington, Mrs. Truman and her daughter Margaret take part in the ceremonies at the Capitol, dropping mayors and the president's dimes in the Missouri bottle. Ms. Truman later made an appeal for contributions to the infantile paralysis.
I wonder which car would win in a race between this one and Roy's car.
Spent during the severe 1946 epidemic. And in New York, little Nancy Drury
This
with
one's
the
a little more timey looking.
She's the pin-up girl for the current campaign.
But I think it actually is faster.
Little Miss Drury of Louisville, Kentucky, and her 6'8" escort see the top. At Radio City, thousands watch the ceremony, where they see 49.
Oh, for God's sakes!
Which symbolize the 48
You'll be alright,
states and the
Biggs.
District of Columbia.
Your car will be fixed here in about 5 minutes.
The keys to the city from
Doesn't look that bad.
go to Nancy. Give to the March of Time.
KTI is a member of the American Century Broadcasting Network.
Ooh, Rancho Escondido is nice.
You know, there are times when you really miss a nightstick. There's more religion in the end of a nightstick than in 100 cathedrals.
Wonder how many homes were in here.
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir.
Don't tell me when and how I can come and go on my own property.
It is not
This is
safe,
America,
sir.
dickhead.
This is
Step
America.
back or I'll lock you up for a
Smart
play.
mouth son of a bitch.
Ooh, yeah, that's not gonna fly, dude.
Dad, I'm gonna relax it. We're gonna have to pacify this man.
Well, knocked him out. Man. Yeah, get wrecked. Get wrecked. A bunch of troublemakers.
Good thing you showed up when you did, detectives. Those folks were baying for blood.
That dude needs an ice pack.
Okay, then. Let's see if there's anything left to take a look at.
I'm guessing there's probably, because this is a big place, I'm guessing there's probably only like one clue. It doesn't look like I can go in that property. Oh, but this isn't the area I'm investigating either. Okay. So then never mind. Can I vault? Nope. Too burnt to hop over. There we go. There we go. Should be back on the scene now. What's this? Oh, that's that dude's hat. Hi, hey, hello. Hello to you, Mr. Hercules. Good evening, my friend. I am looking for the needle in the proverbial haystack here. Finding clues in the at an arson scene is not always the easiest thing. Just keep running around this place. Although I can see the sod lines. Come on, Biggs, help me out here. Ah, this is what I needed to find.
Mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect some shrinkage in the heat, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't appear to be any wall ties either. This thing looks like it was built on the cheap.
Man. Oh. Oh no.
If we're paying a visit to Elysian and ruining my career, let's bite the bullet and get out of it.
Oh, don't worry, Biggs. We'll ruin your career, all right. Don't you fear. Because we are going to go talk to those Elysian Fields dudes. Look, I mean, like, the sod hasn't even grown in yet, and they're already burning these places to the ground. I mean, come on. That's not strange to you people? Mr. Cops?
This is KTI Radio.
Not intuition.
This public service announcement. Juvenile.
Glad I didn't live in that house. Well, actually, nobody did yet.
The LAPD advises all parents.
But yeah, I mean, that thing, like, that wouldn't have even withstood like a nice, strong wind. You know, like a little thunderstorm probably would have knocked it down. That was like paper mache type cement, and all of these are burnt down. The entire thing. Can I ramp this? Oh, nice.
At least we'll know where we've been if we try to retrace our steps.
I should try going off-roading more. It's way more exciting. Cutting through random people's houses. Oh!
You like to leave your mark, don't you?
Yeah, that's gonna drive through the fence. Oh, come on, that fence would be gone. Alright. Let's drive more on the sidewalks and stuff. How's that? Without the siren, of course. Fire hydrant? Yeah! Look at that. Look, you can even see the water spouting up there. Is it still going? Oh wait, that's not the road I came in on. It was over there. No. No. But you can see I parked very nicely on the side of the road during the cutscene.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Do you have an appointment?
With a police lady. You don't
Who
need
do you
an
think I am? I don't
Can
need
I
an
tell him what
appointment.
it's about?
It's an official investigation.
There are 2 police officers here to see Mr. Monroe.
Send them through.
Yeah, send me through.
And that's our cue. Thanks, ma'am.
Biggs, move. Look, I'm going through metal bars to get you to... Oh, I thought I was stuck.
May I help you, Jen?
We would like to speak to Mr. Monroe.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Oh, well, he's gonna have to
Cut to the
change
chase,
that
sister.
schedule.
Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
You have every right to.
You
This
should
is getting
find
us
it
nowhere,
offensive.
miss.
Casino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary, gentlemen. Come into my office.
Thanks, old bag Monroe. His office is legit.
Like a cigar. Drink, boys.
Sure, I'll have a scotch.
Biggs, we're investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
Terrible, boys. How can I help?
By telling us who's doing it? Alright.
I hope that's
Oh,
all.
no, I didn't mean to do that. I thought I just broke the investigation. Okay. So, let's see. So the houses are supposed to be demolished. We got a water heater that probably caused the fire. A marine, cigarette butts, origami crane, flyers, and jank-ass cement. So that's good. His office cost more than the entire burnt down housing development. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
Yeah, tell him, Cole.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's
Does this
to
guy have
explain?
any eyeballs?
I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills.
You didn't answer... He didn't answer anything I just said. I don't even know what to... Like, he didn't say anything about what I asked.
We hear that Suburban is under severe time pressure to complete work on the new houses. I think you're getting heavy-handed about it, and it's gone wrong.
I hope you have some proof of how I'm involved in this. I'll be happy to sue you for whatever you're worth.
Well, I'm not worth much. I just got together with a German junkie, so... my name's not even worth a whole lot. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, his face is right on that, but I don't think that's good enough evidence. So
Sorry, my mistake.
I guess I'll... What did he even say? So I asked him originally. Or no, I just said, Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires. And so I'm like, oh, so it's just a coincidence? And he's like, well, I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills. Like, that doesn't tell me anything. So I'm gonna do bad cop.
We found a family burnt out in their home. Another house burned to the ground. Another Elysian Fields flyer. Our information is that they didn't want to sell.
Are you saying that's something to do with me? Is that your point?
Yes, sir.
Every time we find a family barbecue, we find one of your flyers. Is that
Ooh,
good
look at those
advertising?
house prices. 10 grand for a house?
What do you know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
Oh, yes, you are, sir.
Level with me, Mr. Monroe. You know all about the vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
Yeah, but that's where you're wrong, sir. Your face is on this right here.
Your face is all over the flyers, Mr. Monroe.
Hate it when they always take my picture and put it on flyers.
They get given to holdouts.
My face is the brand. It's on all our advertising. Did you know that the mayor and the chief of police are part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Ooh.
You want to
show me
accuse
the
them of
size of
murder
his
as well?
penis.
make houses, areas where fires have been recorded.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
That's not what happens, though.
I think you're being less than candid, Mr. Monroe. You're building these homes to some timetable. You're under pressure to get rid of the holdouts.
And how exactly do you think you can prove that in a court of law, detective?
Well, this isn't exactly a court of law, but I also... Construction of returned soldiers' housing. I don't think I have anything that says anything about a specific time frame.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
So I feel like... What else did he say? Okay. You've made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded, so that I can sell them new ones. What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell? We work around them, which they don't do.
Come on, Mr. Monroe. You expect me to believe that you would build a new development with one of those old piles smack bang in the center of it?
Progress is an inexorable process, detective. Those who choose to stand in defiance are usually confined to the wastebasket of history. To answer your question, yes, we would build around them if we had to. Most people see sense.
I'm trying to think of what this dude, who this dude reminds me of. Probably the
What's
guy who
Elysian
plays
Field's
him.
involvement in Rancho Escondido?
One of our latest housing developments. It was due to open on the weekend, or was before the unfortunate conflagration.
It met with building code regulation.
Absolutely. Only the best for our returning heroes.
Yeah. Only the best paper-mache
bro.
bricks.
There's something out of kilter about that development.
Son, I've had enough of you and your fidgety friend. There's no way in hell you can prove that my materials were inferior.
Yes, that's exactly who it is. That's exactly it, Hercules. Steward of Gondor. I always picture him biting into that, like, was it like an egg or something? And it always just, like, the juice, like, runs down his beard and everything. That's always, like, my mental image of that guy. It's gotta be him that voices it. Anyway, I'm showing him this, this, like, rubber cement quality brick here.
I'm no expert, but I think we'll find that the bricks being used on those houses are undersized and the mortar is faulty.
And there's no wall ties connecting the masonry to the frame.
Tips right over,
Every building
homie.
is built to a budget, boy.
Yes.
Those buildings were inspected and fully insured by California Fire and Life.
Yeah, it's gotta be him.
Investment
Got
of
to
that
be.
magnitude demands it. Do you think they'd vouch for the buildings?
It's
without
the short
examining
hair. That's why I was.
The arsonists.
That's why I was
Have
thrown
any
off.
suspects?
We aren't at liberty to say.
I didn't think so. The contractors I use for waybills. You suppose it could be any of them? I have a list of their names if it'd be of any help.
That would be very helpful, Mr. Monroe.
Glad to hear it. I'm always happy to help the LAPD. My secretary will provide you with that list. Did you know that I'm on the board of the police pension fund?
Did you know that I'm the steward of Gondor? Did you know that my son is still
Glad to
alive?
give help, officers.
What's the story? Any of these names ring a bell?
Alright. Well, Ashworth. Sounds like a dude that likes fires. Michael Muldoon. Am I tapping on any name in particular? I don't think I am. Joseph Bradley?
Herbert Chapman is on this
Herbert
list.
Chapman.
Find the phone. We need to know where we're at with Chapman.
I actually don't remember a Chapman.
Your boss is a fine man.
AK, your boss is a pompous asswipe.
Keep talking. Someday you'll say something intelligent.
You won't mind if I use this.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
There you go. Yell that badge number.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you check whether we are still holding a Herbert Chapman?
Let me find out for you.
Bet we released him, right?
He was released this morning, Detective.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Detective.
Not your fault. Can you give me a last known address and put out an APB on the guy?
I'll get back to you, Detective. APB will go out over KGPL shortly.
Thanks, ma'am.
KGPL. I know what APB stands for, but I don't actually know what KGPL stands for.
I love the chase till the minute I win it. A beautiful face.
This is my new lady. My new lady.
Give me your heart and
oh, was that Roy?
I'll bill it, 'cause I always kill the things I love.
Buy me a drink, Cole? No. Not even for old time's sake?
Not even for that.
Man, look at
You're
that.
not gonna ask me why I'm here?
Dirtbag.
I wouldn't give you the pleasure.
We'll get around to it.
Is something quite other.
She's in fine voice this evening. I wonder how the commander would feel
Save
about...
the threats for someone who cares about them, Roy.
You're breaking my heart, Cole. You know how I feel about you.
Actually, I don't.
Stay away from Elysian Fields.
I should have known that you were playing errand boy.
You and your doofus partner. You have been warned.
Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
I love you.
Stay away.
Man, that Roy
You have
Earl
no
is
idea
dirty.
the type of people that are involved in that
I have a pretty good idea, Roy.
Dirty with a
Same kind of
U.
people that sent you here.
Your investigation is finished. Homicide will be taking over from here. I've heard we've had a spate of grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle. Thanks for the drink, Cole.
Elsa's apartment.
You get the message about Monroe?
Yeah. Earl delivered it. You?
McKelty started making noises about my pension.
Sorry about that, Herschel. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Save it, Phelps. Monroe's an asswipe.
That's
So
what I
was
just
Earl.
called him earlier.
So is McKelty when it's all said and done.
Wait, what'd you miss? What? What'd you miss, Hercules? I don't think you missed anything.
11K, go ahead.
11K, the last known address of suspect Herbert Chapman is 650 North Kingsley Drive in Wilshire.
Roger that, KGPL. 11K en route.
Let's go pick him up.
Between Roy and Cole?
You
Oh.
fought at Sugarloaf, didn't you?
I did. But I don't like to talk about it.
All right,
Come
so
across a guy called Jack Kelso out that way?
You know Jack
so this
Kelso?
apartment I'm
He's
at.
an insurance
Okay.
investigator over at California Fire and Life.
I'll tell you here as soon as
Our
they're finished
paths
talking.
cross from time to time. For some reason,
Ah.
seeing him makes me think of him.
Has Jack spoken to you about his experiences on Sugarloaf? Or the rest of the campaign?
Jack keeps stum just like you do. I know what it feels like to get back from conflict. You gotta respect that.
Yeah, Jack's a good dude. Yeah. All right. Okay, so Roy and Cole, they were obviously they were partners. Okay, but Roy was trying to help cover up some other stuff going on, and so he promised the mayor that he could find a bigger scoop for the papers to cover versus, you know, the bad things that the town was doing. And yeah, with like the morphine distribution and all that stuff, I'm explaining I'm explaining this terribly. Okay, so Cole was actually in the middle of an interrogation with Courtney Sheldon, who was one of the people on Cole's battalion. And Courtney was about to confess to stealing the morphine, doing all the distribution of it and all that stuff. But the morphine and all of the thievery and stuff like that, that all went way up. And so in order to protect their own selves, they had Roy kind of start trying to dig something up on Cole. Well, he found out that Cole was seeing Elsa, cheating on his wife with Elsa, and reported it to the papers. And so that dominated the headlines, because Cole's a pretty big deal. And obviously, Cole knows that Roy was the one who reported him. So, yeah, they're not too fond of each other anymore. Why did I choose this way? This is a terrible way to go. This was like this. This is not a very long trip, but it was about the slowest I could have made it. The tobacconist. To be fair, Roy was always a POS anyway. That he was, and still is. So Cole, a really good cop, but not such a good family guy.
I'm looking for him too. I need him to move his car so I can mow the lawn.
He's definitely not here.
I've been banging on his door off and on
And
for a
actually,
couple
back
hours.
then, it was adultery was illegal.
Is there some kind of
So
problem?
Take a look at the car.
he actually served a suspension, and then when he returned, he was demoted to the arson desk.
Let's see what he's hauling around. Motive, opportunity, and hard evidence.
A few rounds missing.
Should revise the APB. He's clearly armed.
What was this dude's name?
Definitely gives him opportunity.
Because this wasn't Varley.
Hold it, Cole. There he is. It's Chapman. He's coming out of the laundromat. Shit. He's seen us.
Cops. Again.
Oh no. Drive train.
Son of a bitch. He must have caught the trolley. We gotta move fast, Cole.
The thing is, this homie knows how to
I'll call
operate
this
a
in.
trolley.
Get some cars
And like, where's he gonna go?
Car 11K calling KGPL.
It's like a single lane road.
11K requesting assistance. In pursuit of suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar. Currently heading east on Melrose Avenue. Advise all units.
I don't remember.
Suspect is in control of car and driving dangerously.
I don't know if I can actually do anything to him. Or if I just have to follow him until he crashes. I don't remember hearing the name. Yeah, Chapman. So now that I saw his face, I can remember. Okay, he's got no wheels anymore.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him.
Well, I'm driving even worse than he is. So Chapman was this like firebug dude that they. I'm gonna turn off the siren because holy crap, it's loud. He's this like
See if he can
firebug
damage
dude
one of the wheels.
that
Might act like a brake and slow the thing down.
he claimed he just likes watching fires. But the thing is, he
End of the line, you little prick. Come on, Cole.
And now we know he's like, no, I should be able to. I shot him in the leg. He should not die.
Looks like we have our man, Cole. Well done.
I'm not so sure. Chapman seemed to have his own agenda. Seems to be more to this than a personal vendetta.
What are you talking about?
Fires benefit Elysian in some way. I see Chapman and Monroe working together.
You have a point. The evidence is good for Chapman.
Shot him in the knee.
Hard to be worrying about his side of the story when he's blasting away with that big 45.
I used to be a firebug. And then I got shot in the knee.
Nice work, gentlemen. Put yourself at considerable risk stopping that trolley and probably saved a lot of lives. Anyone else but you, Phelps, and you'd be up for a bravery award. We've had our eyes on that slippery son of a bitch Chapman for as long as I can remember. Couldn't be happier than to wipe him off the scoreboard. I hope this puts to bed that crazy stuff you had going about Leland Monroe. What were you thinking, Phelps? We'll be calling Richard Nixon a crook next.
Oh, hindsight. It sure is 2020. Harsh. Yeah, so that dude, he was a firebug that we found at like the first fire that I started working at the arson desk. We took him in.
What is it?
Because he's just a freaking creep.
A letter from Lou.
And
His insurance
didn't have anything to pin on him, so he got released.
California Fire and Life. You worked for Elysian?
The roof that he was working on collapsed.
Very generous settlement. Elsa, I'd like you to do something for me. I think there's something dirty about Elysian Fields.
What has that got to do with Lou?
I want you to reject this settlement. I want you to go and see an investigator named Jack Kelso and ask him to make some inquiries about Lou's case.
Isn't this police work?
Do you want to find out what happened to Lou?
Why would he help this Kelso?
Jack won't be able to help himself if he smells a rat.
I don't know where they're at. Is this Elsa's apartment?
He hates my guts.
It looks quite large.
Elsa, you could take this money and let them get away with it, or we could get Jack's help and do something about it.
Why not be honest with this man, Cole? He deserves your honesty if you want his help.
Believe me, Elsa, I'd like to level with him. I really would, but it's too late. Years too late.
Years. Years is probably an understatement. Jack does not like Cole at all. Chapman takes his motive and any possible ties to Monroe and Elysian Fields, comma, to the grave. Man, see, like, there are just no non-lethal shots in this game. You shoot a dude once in the knee and he dead. This is where the game really starts to come full circle. It starts to like make sense, all the flashbacks and all the other stuff.
Mr. Kelso?
That's what the sign on the door says, miss.
New objective, deal with female client. Sounds like I'm supposed to kill her. Dear Miss Lichtman, pertaining to the matter of policy number and the sudden death of Mr. Louis Jan Buckwalter, I'm writing to inform you that you've been named as the sole beneficiary of Mr. Buckwalter's estate. Please find attached a settlement check for $20,000. That's 2 houses. The maximum payable amount in accordance with Clause 4A of the Life Care, Disability, and Accidental Death Policy which Mr. Buckwalter held. If you wish to dispute the settlement, you may contact our account management office by return mail or by phone during office hours. With condolences, Clarence W. Fleming.
There's no need to come into the office, Ms. Lichtman. If you accept the settlement, all you need to do is sign here.
I don't accept this.
What do you mean you don't accept? I think you're pushing your luck, lady. This seems to be a ridiculously generous settlement. A $200 policy with a $20,000 payout? You should...
I don't want the money.
$200.
What do you mean you don't want the money?
I want you to investigate this case. I feel my friend may have been the victim of foul play.
Okay. Let me get the case file.
Okay, let's take a look at this. Yes, look at this floor plan here. I always love it.
There's got to be more in these
I
files.
thought maybe I could. That's their location, but okay. Louis Jan Buckwalter was killed when the roof of the property on which he was working collapsed. Not exceeding $900. Okay. On Tuesday, January 28th at approximately 8:30 in the morning, Mr. Buckwalter was ascending the roof structure of a property at the Normandy Avenue development when a fault in the ridge beam caused it to sag. Witnesses report that Mr. Buckwalter slipped and attempted to right himself by holding onto a ceiling rafter, but the rafter broke. Mr. Buckwalter fell approximately 23 feet to the ground. Jeez. His falling weight caused several ceiling joists to snap, and these fell inward along with part of a prefabricated roof truss. An autopsy later revealed that Mr. Buckwalter's cranium was shattered, probably when he struck his head in one of the roof beams. That would be a logical conclusion. He sustained significant internal injuries as a result of the falling timber and died of internal hemorrhage approximately 10 minutes after the initial roof collapse. That would be a terrible 10 minutes.
Sounds like your friend took a hell of a fall.
Faults in the timber were undetectable prior to installation. It's the opinion of this investigator that the death of Louis Jan Buckwalter constitutes a genuine and unavoidable industrial accident, and no fault can be ascribed to Legion Field's developments. Okay.
Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course not.
Do you know a Cole Phelps? Because I hate that guy. That's question number 1.
What basis do you have for your claim of foul play?
Lou Buckwalter was a craftsman. I don't believe he would have made a roof that would collapse.
True? I think? Ooh, I get 5 how did I get 5 intuition points? I mean...
I think you're lying, Ms. Lichtman. I think you're after even more money, and you're trying to drag this company into a lawsuit.
Yeah, that's not...
So now you know my motives, Mr. Kelso? And how do you intend to...
That's not what she's trying to do, so I think I can do good cop.
Sorry. My mistake.
Oh,
What are you
dang
talking
it.
about, Ms. Lichtman? This was an industrial accident.
How do you know that?
Because it says right here in black and white.
Do you believe everything that you read, Mr. Kelso?
Well, already guaranteed at best a 4-star in this case.
You and Buckwalter weren't married?
No.
And how did you become his beneficiary?
We were family friends.
Why does she pause like that? I'll use some intuition. Bad cop.
You expect me to reopen this case because you come in here walking that walk? Well, I'm not buying it. I think you should tell me what the hell is going on.
You really want to know?
We were shagging.
Yes.
We were interned together on Ellis Island. Resident alien Germans whose parents had been killed by Nazis. You see the irony in that, Mr. Kelso? We spent 4 years there.
So the roof collapsed, accidents happen. What exactly are you trying to achieve here, Miss Lichtman?
Exactly what I said. I want that building thoroughly investigated.
I do think that she does want that, right? Surely that's what Cole would have asked her to do.
I'm intrigued, Miss Lichtman. I really am. But you're going to have to give me something if you want me to get involved in this.
There is a conspiracy surrounding Elysian Fields and the new houses they are building. I believe your insurance company is involved.
Ooh.
That's pretty heady stuff, Miss Lichtman. Flimsy, but heady.
I've told you what I know, Mr. Kelso. What are you going to do about it?
All right, Miss Lichtman. One final question.
Yes.
What's your address?
Is that usual?
Is there anything usual about this case, Miss Lichtman?
Ooh.
The address is on the letter, Mr. Kelso.
The address. Not the phone number.
Look at that. Old slick Jack sliding in those DMs. I'll text you.
Mr. Benson would like to see you in his office, Jack. Upstairs. Come on, I'll walk you up.
Wait, was there another? What's that piece? Can I look at that? That's her address.
I'll be in touch.
Oh, she put her phone number there with her address. Even though I already had her address. She wanted me to have it twice. And this was the $20,000 check, I assume. Yep. Yep. Oh, jeez. I need to throw your stuff all around, Jack. Let me just move that out of the way. Alright, the music's a little foreboding. Big Brother was probably watching that meeting.
So you're the first.
Saw me hit on Elsa.
Mr. Benson? You wanted to see me?
What a terrible putt,
Jack.
Benson.
I'm just trying out a new putter.
Well,
I noticed
keep
Elsa
working on it
Lichtman
because you're
in the
terrible.
lobby.
It's the weirdest thing, Mr. Benson.
Call me Curtis, Jack. This is California.
This is America.
Like I said, Curtis, this is a very strange case.
How so, Jack?
That lady, Elsa Lichtman, is refusing a 20 grand payout.
Look at how
Elsa
bad he
Lichtman
missed
is
that
hardly
one.
a lady, Jack. She's a jazz musician. Plays at the Blue Room in Hollywood. She has a fine pair of lungs, now that I think
She's
of
the
it.
beneficiary of this guy, Lou Buckwalter. He was killed in an industrial accident working for Elysian Fields Developments. You know Elysian?
I'm familiar with Leland Monroe. We move in similar circles.
Well, Miss Lichtman is making some pretty serious accusations. She says the case stinks and that
She's a
something
very
happened.
highly strung girl, Jack. Strung out might be a better way to put it.
AKA she's on
It's a
drugs.
pretty generous payment, Curtis. I think I should look into it.
Is there anything wrong with the paperwork, Kelso?
No, there isn't, Mr. Benson.
I didn't think so. Pay the case out and get her off our backs.
I can't make her take the money,
Deal
sir.
with it, Jack. Do your fucking job.
Ooh. Okay, Curtis.
Do I have to do everything?
Relax.
No, sir, you don't.
Fine, Jack. Fine. You know I have the greatest confidence in you.
Thanks, Mr. Benson.
He seems a little more strung out than Elsa. Yeah, he's not really getting close to that hat with his putter either. He's on something.
I swear.
Your car, Mr. Kelso.
Thanks, kid.
Yeah, I think I might as well skip to my destination because I can't do street crimes as Kelso, seeing as how he's not a cop. Yeah, Curtis was flying off the rails there. But I guess you can do that when you have a fancy new putter and a fireplace in your office. So this is where Cole and Biggs came earlier, and I was basically told to shoo a subdivision office. And start picking up paperwork off the desk. Ah, good times.
That's not how my pop taught me to mix it. Someone is cutting corners.
Here you go, Jack. You know what's up. We'll throw in a little bit of cement, a little bit of sand, and some aggregate. fancy new putter didn't help his golf game. No, it did not. City of Los Angeles, pursuant to Section 191, Part 1, hereby orders that any building work at the Normandy Avenue subdivision associated with the incident on January 28th, 1947 be immediately demolished and all building material removed from the site. Interesting. They would like to get rid of all building material. What reason would you have of that?
Leland Monroe, the man with the grin.
Ah.
Looks like he doesn't like to be disappointed.
Yeah. So this is from Leland Monroe to a dude named Frank Osterman saying that delays will not be tolerated. So Cole was right when he said he was working on a time schedule. He just didn't have any proof.
Hey! You just can't be walking around down here.
I'm Jack Kelso from California Fire and Life.
I don't care if you're from the Vatican. Buzz off.
Well, I
I'm
am from the Vatican.
investigating the accidental death of a Lou Buckwalter, and...
You deaf? Do I have to beat on you?
Oh.
Looks like you do.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
I came to see the house where Lou Buckwalter died.
Did I not?
You were just about to offer to
What
show
just
me the way.
happened?
It's out the gate and 3 houses down to the left. Don't know what you're looking for, smart guy. There's nothing there.
Then I'll poke around in the rubble.
Fine. As long as you're out of my sight.
Oh, don't make me throw bones again, man. Can I pick up my hat? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I don't know whose blood that is, if that was mine or his. Yeah, 2 punches, and that was extremely fast. So 2 punches from me took him down. Didn't even see him fall. And he got the first one in before I even had control of Jack, so... Yeah, it's the weirdest fight I've seen.
The place falls down, and then they bulldoze it. What gives here?
This just looks like a bunch of wood sticks. Excuse me, sir. Can I talk to you? I can't.
Calling you stupid would be an insult to stupid.
Calling you stupid would be an insult to stupid people. Top flight security. Oh, wait. Come on. There we go. Oh, look at that. Prop wood. Wait. Come on. Come on. It says not for construction use. Is that not important? Apparently it's not important. Maybe this piece. Is there anything in here? No? Gentlemen, do it again. What are we building with out here? Oh, nothing out there. Okay, I guess I'll go around the front. Or, wait, no, I'll go right here. Come on, let me grab it. Hi.
Let's try to piece this together.
Let's try to piece this together. What?
That's not right.
You're sweet. Keys not for construction. That's not it.
Keystone Films. Who gets their lumber from a film studio?
Somebody who's not doing it legit, Jack, let me tell you. Oh, this is the dude I just beat up. I guess I didn't beat him up hard enough. Shoot at the driver.
Bitch.
Oh, What? I was just about to jump down. Oh, the aiming's just so slow. I'll try to aim right away. See if that does anything. I'd really like to just pop this dude in the face. Although I don't really think an invest. Oh crap! Can't do it that soon. Oh no!
Son of a bitch.
No! Oh, what? Okay, I mean, that time he legitimately hit me. But the first time, like, he touched the wood I was standing on. So I don't get how I'm supposed to just turn around and shoot at this dude. Like, I mean, this dude's actually out to kill me.
Son of a bitch.
Alright, Jack, I'll just keep running. At least to get over this part.
Oh, shit.
Nope, he's still right behind me. So I'm just gonna keep running. That's not gonna help. No, I'm not skipping this action sequence. This is freaking awesome. I just suck at it. Alright, I got him to slow down the first time. I think, so I'll try to hop this first thing, and then I'll turn around. Maybe that'll work. That's what I originally tried doing.
Son of a bitch. Oh,
I don't know if he's still driving slow or not. Go, Jack. Go!
Come on, Jack.
Can you drive over that?
Sorry, pal. Just when I thought we were starting to get on.
I probably could have left him. There's no chance. I think I could have just let him go. Ran up that ladder. Is that bad? Is that bad? Because Jack is not a cop. Keep in mind, he's an investigator for an insurance company. He is not a cop. And I just flat out blasted that dude in the face.
Jack Kelso, California Fire and Life investigator. I need an address on the Keystone Film Company.
The address is 658 North Wilton Place. Is there anything else?
No, thank you, ma'am.
Self-defense indeed, yeah. Yeah, although at that point, it probably wasn't really self-defense at that point. I had already escaped. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just let it be. Keep forgetting, I don't have to drive as Jack, because I'm not going to get any... I'm not going to get any sort of street crimes.
Hi, Mac. I work for California Fire and Life. I'm looking into an industrial accident.
Here?
No, not here. At a housing development over on Normandy Avenue.
So?
I found some lumber over there, had the Keystone name printed on it.
We've been closed since 41. Never quite made the transition.
6 years?
The Suburban Redevelopment Fund are pulling the place down.
Ah, well, sure they are.
Know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nix.
Mind if I take a look around?
I'm kind of hungry. If someone was to leave a couple of bucks here, I might wander down the street and get a cup of coffee.
Is there a key to the
Is
gate?
that coffee gonna fill him up?
No. The only guys who go in or out are some delivery guys from Elysian Fields. They're working on a housing development over at Wilton and Santa Monica. You'll have to hop it.
I bet I can hop it. I was trying to see what this thing on the ground was, and I just ran into the fence. Man. Yeah, it's weird. Jack and Cole have identical running form. Screening room.
Let's see what the rich and powerful have to say for themselves.
Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
The reel should be nearby.
Tin is empty. So somebody was watching the Suburban Redevelopment Fund video, which sounds incredibly boring. I'm guessing this one's for the focus, and the next one's for the speed. Ah, and the direction. Alright, let's enjoy this little flick. I'm sure it's a real exciting one.
The Suburban Redevelopment Fund. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund pledges to speed up housing development for returning GI.
Gentlemen, this is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He's our latest investor in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Doctor, this is Curtis Benson. He's Vice President of the California Fire and Life. Pleased to meet you, Doctor.
Ooh, the Vice President.
Editor of the Times. Doctor. District Attorney Don Sandler and Police Chief Warren. Gentlemen, I am delighted to be in such exalted company. You're making quite a name for yourself, Doctor, amongst the thespian fraternity. I find that those of artistic temperament are often of a fragile mental disposition. It's a short step from miscreant to recidivism, Doctor. Very true. But I think we could all agree that the City of Angels does rather well basking in the reflection of the motion picture industry. Hear, hear. And it's something that every sucker getting off a train at Union Station wants a part of. Gentlemen, we're here to sell the American dream, and Hollywood is our greatest advertiser. So, how is your
What's the point of keeping this tape around?
Cannot throw them up fast enough, Ray.
And that's part of the problem, Leland. Washington is receiving steady complaints. There's a clamor for public housing.
God damn it, Ray. Public housing is tantamount to communism. Now, that's why we fought this goddamn war. I'm telling you, it's Reds via the back door. You can't have it both ways, Leland. The new freeways are being built to service all your developments out in the boondocks. They're all being built with government money.
Ooh.
The GI Bill is government money. There's a difference. What difference? The GI money ends up in my pocket. I hope you mean our pockets, Leland. We're all investors.
Like right there. Smoking gun.
So, when will the freeway bond be passed on? It still has to be ratified. It takes a long time to raise $3 billion.
I need to find a game well or a telephone.
Like I said, like, what's the point of keeping that around?
In a great day for the future of Los Angeles, civic leaders and businessmen join forces to
Nobody's ever gonna, like, they're never gonna show that to the public for, like, good PR or anything. The GI money ends up in my pocket. Alright, is there anything else I need around here? Ooh, I should use this horse. The old Trojan horse scheme. I'll hide in it. And I'll show up on Curtis's front door and I'll BAM! Pop out and punch him square in the nuts. Okay, come on, Jack. You can... Alright, come on. Alright, what's going on here? Can I use the telephone from here? No. There's a paper in there, too, it looks like. Oh, there we go. Okay, the paper's not for me, though.
Operator, can you put me through to police dispatch?
Putting you through now.
Man, she is a powerful lady.
This is Jack Kelso, investigator for California Fire and Life. Can you put me through to Curtis Benson, please?
Just a moment.
Wait, why am I going to talk to Benson?
Jack, how can I help?
Do you know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, Mr. Benson?
I've heard of them, Jack. Building new homes for GIs.
They're so heroic.
With green lumber that was used on movie sets.
Jack, are you working the Buckwalter case?
Mr. Benson, are you part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Jack, I want you to listen very clearly. Call Miss Lickman. Call her as soon as you hang up. Arrange to see her tonight and get her to agree to the settlement. Do it tonight. Do you hear me?
Man.
Yes, sir.
Sounds like a guilty dude.
End of story, Jack. I don't want to hear another word about Elsa Lickman or Luke Buckwalter.
I bet you don't.
Can you put me through to Michigan 221?
Putting the call through.
Hello?
Ms. Lichtman, it's Jack Kelso.
Yes, Mr. Kelso.
Mr. Kelso.
I've been looking into your case.
Yes, and what have you found?
It doesn't look good. I need to see you.
Meet me at the Blue Room. I work there tonight. I take a break around 9. I'll be waiting at the stage door. We can talk then. Auf Wiedersehen, Mr. Kelso.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Thanks for your help.
Man. Jack's about to get in all sorts of trouble. Do. 9:04. Ah, oh, Jack, you're late. Oh, wait. Maybe? Hey there, it's me. Alright, see ya. Oh, I took Biggs's car? So Jack was probably on time, assuming he's here. Yeah, he's already here. Elsa was a little late.
What were you doing with him?
I was doing what you asked.
I didn't ask you to meet him in an alleyway.
Why do you snarl at me? Your friend came to ask me to accept the insurance.
He's not my friend, Elsa.
I think he's a brave man, and you have placed him in great danger.
Again.
You've involved him in something, and he has no idea of the risks. Can you live with that, Cole?
Elsa, I need his help, and he hates my guts.
Forget the past, Cole. He deserves a chance to say no. If he helps you, let it be on his terms.
I'll go see him in the morning.
Man, you see how jealous Cole got? Did Cole forget that, like, he cheated on his own wife with Elsa? And now they're about to start doing it in the alleyway? Oh, wait. Let's set location. Alright, I'm going to set this, and while he's driving, I'm going to fill up my water bottle. So I'll be back in like 10 seconds. I didn't hold the button long enough. Alright, there we go. Oh man, Mr. Kelso, what have you gotten yourself into? Or rather, what has Dick Butt Cole gotten you into? I mean, these houses look like they'd be pretty dang nice, especially in the late 40s. Come on, let me investigate. There we go.
Nice wiring job, fellas. Keep them in the dark.
Yeah, well done. Well done. Alright, well, let me put it this way. Not nice houses, like nice floor plans. That's what I should say. So, the houses are not nice. Things were built much more sturdy in the 40s than this.
Good thing I'm not thirsty.
Like, there's not even a hole in the sink for it. Like, for the hardware to run through. There's some stuff on the ground over there. And I don't care. Alright. Typical. Man, does this feel like a trap to anybody else? Or just me? I'd be afraid to climb the stairs. Yeah. Yeah, they just fall right through. Which I've actually fallen through stairs before. Not fun. And I didn't do it all alone in the dark.
You lose something, Mac?
I thought these private eye types were all wise guys with smart mouths.
Looks like the snappy repartee has all dried up.
Get on with it.
What's your hurry, Mac? You got some place to go?
You ever do the cat and mouse routine without a gun in your hand?
Now that's more like
Oh yeah, bring it on. Bring it on.
Don't get impatient now. I'll get to each one of you in good time.
Oh, grab him. Get some. Oh. Man, poor Jack. At least they put the guns away.
You're one tough guy. You should learn to take a hint. Get him downstairs and into the trunk.
Man. So Kelso survives the war to get beat up by 3 dudes. Who are probably gonna kill him if they could. And notice how they went to an Elysian Fields district, or whatever they call it, district office or whatever.
Sure, he turned up all right. He's wishing he didn't. He's in the trunk. He's going nowhere. The boys introduced themselves. What do you want done with him, Mr. Monroe? Yeah, I know a good place. Pick up a shovel and a pick on the way. It's up in the hills behind Griffith Park. We'll deal with that German bitch next.
Yep. They're hitmen. Not very good ones, but they're hitmen. There you go, Jack.
Elsa.
I do not have a gun anymore. Hey, thanks for this car, man.
Sorry, pal. Desperate times.
Oh no!
What's your problem?
Oh, there's a bad guy. No wonder why. Probably should not do this. Yeah, this was a mistake. I kinda got them.
Monroe owns the city. Owns the cops. I need to find Elsa.
Alright, I definitely need to drive through this stuff. This could be really bad, though. Yeah. Yeah. That didn't go well. No, not in the... Oh, that's not good. I drove into the foundation of the house. Ooh, what just happened there? They told me to use back alleys, so that's what I'm trying to do, but I'm doing a terrible job of it. I don't have any old cars still on me, but I'm sure one of these cars up here, yeah. What's interesting is they're following me. I wonder if they actually know. Otherwise, I wonder if they know where Elsa lives. And I guarantee I'm a lot better at weaving through traffic than they are.
Where are they? Is that the last of them?
And you'd think that Cole would be at Elsa's apartment, right? Wouldn't he? Oh, yeah, that was bad. Well, there's Elsa's apartment.
Got a job to do.
Good thing, because this car is dead. Get there, Jack. No, don't stop there. Oh, he's trying to look good. Oh, man. Oh, Jack, even being within an inch of his life. Always thinking of the ladies.
So you're still carrying that Army 45, Cole?
Ooh, he's not doing so well.
For God's sake, Cole! Call an ambulance!
So it was Elsa's apartment they were in earlier. It's quite large. That doesn't look like a particularly large complex, but... Ooh, 3 stars. The truth is out on Elysian Fields despite Leland Monroe's best efforts to bury it.
Satchel charges on the cave entrance from above. Covering fire on weapons team. Look for snipers in the trees. You know the drill. No risks, no heroes, no prisoners.
You want some roast on this one, Sarge?
No, you guys have done enough. Head back to Webb's. We are going to blow every cave we come across. Close them down and move on, people.
Damn. I was hoping to get me a samurai sword.
Skipper says that Phelps has fallen behind again. He's got his fire teams checking every cave. He's lost another flamethrower. Wants you to get over there and hurry them along.
Ho, boom. Weapons company.
Sir.
Sir.
We have a major cave complex in front of us, Hogaboom. I want
Hogaboom.
flamethrowers and BAR teams to clean it out.
Begging your pardon, sir. But if it's a big complex, why don't we bring the Shermans in? They can pour it in there.
We can't wait for tanks to be brought up. I'm already behind.
Then blow the cave. Don't skin off our nose. Bury them.
We are going in there and clearing them out. We are doing it by the numbers, Sergeant. Get your team in place. We're moving out.
I wish these memory sequences
First fire
weren't as
team
blurry
and
as they are.
flamethrowers. Head in.
Oh, that's not good. You guys got to get back into cover, man.
Where's he going?
Where's who going?
The big cowboy. He's going in. Who gave that order?
You did.
Yeah, I mean, Cole did say to clear those caves. A polite invitation. Elsa? Did I die and go to heaven?
Hello, Miss Lichtman. How long have you been sitting there?
Not long, Mr. Kelso.
You look lovely, Princess. You haven't exactly caught me at my best.
She should be with Jack, not Cole.
Big boy. I know how to take my licks.
Please, call me Elsa.
Okay, Elsa? What can I do for you?
I mean, he's on the first name basis with
I'd
Elsa
like to
and
explain,
Curtis.
because
I can join the dots, Elsa.
Cole needs your help, Jack. The police department have frozen him out.
Look, you're obviously a brave lady, but you can't fight all Cole's battles for him.
I just wanted to apologize
You
for...
don't have to apologize. You were right about Elysian Fields. Tell me something. What was Lou Buckwalter's regular job?
He was a carpenter. He built sets for RKO, Warner Brothers.
Set carpenter? Perfect. If you don't mind, Elsa, I'd like to get a little rest now. I've got a lot more dots to join, and it's making my head hurt.
That's perfectly understandable, Mr. Jack. I hope we can meet again under less dramatic circumstances.
I hope so too, Princess. I'd like that.
Oh, yeah. Jack's not giving up on Elsa just because he saw Cole around.
You Kelso?
Who's asking?
Peterson, Assistant DA.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise guy. Let me tell
Hey,
you
look
a
at that
story,
nice
Kelso.
floor.
Can I get the abridged version? My head hurts.
He wants to get him some of
Funny
that.
guy, Jack.
What do you want, Peterson?
A colorful character
Exotic
mentioned
German
your name.
candy.
He said that you might know something
There's
about...
a problem with colorful characters, Peterson. First they send you over a drink, then they buy you dinner, then you get a phone call in the middle of the night for a favor. Try rubbing shoulders with some solid citizens. They're the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I'm going to run for DA, Kelso. The current administration stinks.
And You want me to help?
I'm looking for a DA's investigator.
Ooh.
You get a gun and a badge and $120 a month.
I get $150 a month now.
I'm going after the Vice Squad, Kelso.
Oh.
It's gonna get me elected.
I've got something better. How about Leland Monroe?
The property developer?
You think I fell down the stairs?
Man, this dude could get assistant DA. He could get whatever job he wants. He gets Vice Squad and Leland Monroe. Man, but seriously, look at these floors. I'm impressed. They're like lacquered and everything, but that's nice. Like, wouldn't you like to recover in a hospital room like this? I mean, if I ever go to a hospital, I'd like to recover in a room like that. That's nice.
Thanks for the patch-up, Princess. Might be the only R&R I get for some time.
Till I'm dead. He likes calling people princess, though. Jack is a nice guy. But, you know, princess is a little bit... Are you the doctor? I guess I don't care about you. You're not a female. Alright. My car. Man, so Jack gets paid more as an insurance investigator than a district attorney investigator would get. That's pretty interesting. But I wonder how much Curtis gets paid. Because that's the job that Jack should get. Oh! I'm at Curtis's house. This Jack Kelso, he's got a pair of balls on him. No two ways about it. Anybody else we know? Benson, no. Noonan. Noonan lives here. Alright, I didn't really pay attention. It said apartment 2 and I'm just kind of dang it. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm just kind of running around here. There we go, apartment 2. Ooh.
Remember me?
Jack. It's good to see you. You caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this?
He's in a robe. It's inopportune moment.
Away from the door.
Jack, there's no call for that.
You're smooth, Curtis. I'll give you that.
Tons of money. Yeah, it was pretty well paid. Pretty well paid back in that in the 40s.
How can you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up or I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack. You're fired.
That wasn't an option.
Who do you think you are? Get out of town now while you still have the chance. You have no idea what kind of forces you're dealing with here.
I guess we've exhausted the passive options.
Ooh.
Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around.
Yeah, Curtis. Let's start with the bedroom. Why are you in a robe? Yeah, when your brand new houses cost $10,000, $120 a month ain't bad at all. Okay, I'm going here. Which room?
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Oh, I don't know what I expect to find. That was the front door, right? So maybe this is his bedroom. Doesn't look like I can go in there. It looks like those doors are open, and I can go in the kitchen. I don't think there's going to be anything in the teapot. Oh, yeah. She does not look very old.
How old are you, Princess?
16, mister?
How old are you really?
Nearly 13.
Oh, 12.
You take love where you can find it as you get older.
Love? That has nothing to do with love, Curtis.
Some might find your romantic notions endearing, Jack. I find them very tiring.
You're finished, Curtis.
Bam! Shoots him with the
That
gun.
remains to be seen, Jack.
I haven't told you about my new job, Curtis.
Ooh.
DA's investigator.
What do you think the DA reports to, Jack?
Get dressed, you're getting out of here.
He's not so bad. He just lays on top of me and grunts for a few minutes. He's kind. He buys me nice things.
Get dressed, you're leaving.
You don't understand. You're 12.
She will only come back.
Alright, well, the dude is sick. We found that out. What else can we find out? He likes cigars.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Oh, why didn't I look over here? There's stuff on the table. Lodge Hall of Records.
To get all of the stockholders, I need to follow the paper trail.
Curtis Robert Benson is the owner of 2,000 shares of the... I can't read it. 2,000 shares. And 2,000 more shares.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while you can.
Can I tap on... No. Can I tap on the 2,000 shares? No, I guess I don't really care about that. The California Fire and Life Company, in consideration of the premium of $1,105 to be paid per annum, insures Elysian Field developments against all losses or damage occurring to Rancho Escondido, located at the address,
What exactly do you expect
in an amount not exceeding $221,000. California Fire and Life Company has caused these present to be signed and witnessed by an official representative on this 26th of February, 1947. Okay. Number in the top left corner. Yeah, so I think that's the share number. Or the, I guess the trading number. Oops. Yeah, I guess they don't.
Jack, you've made a
I guess
terrible
that's more just for our benefit. A little bit of
Get out
backstory.
while you can.
So, all right, let's talk to this freaking
I want answers,
psychopath.
Curtis. So pay attention.
Please, Jack. I'm not a violent man.
All right, real quick. So we know we got some crappy lumber. We know that the redevelopment fund is funding Elysian Fields. Oh, there's the share certificate. 4,000 shares for $100 each. That's a huge stock price. And insured value certificate. So this is saying that when Rancho Escondido gets burned down, it's worth over $200,000, which is a lot of money.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
No, it's not. And I got intuition. I might as well use it.
You're lying, Curtis. Something happened at the company, didn't it? That's why you took the bribe.
Bribe? What bribe? How can you accuse me of benefiting ahead of the company?
I'm guessing this was the bribe.
I noticed that the share certificates are in your name, Curtis, not the company's.
Yes.
What did you use as collateral?
Those sons of bitches in Sacramento. They passed me
bitches.
over for president. Sent me here because they believed it was a backwater. But they were wrong. Los Angeles will become the capital of the West, not San Francisco.
Well, he's right
This
about that.
place will be the city of the 20th century. And I'm gonna get my cut, Jack.
You're going to jail, Curtis. You and your cronies.
That's also going to happen.
We'll see about that, Jack.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking about the future of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
No.
You're lying, Curtis. They're going to burn those movie sets they call houses, and you're carrying the insurance on them.
And how do you prove that, Jack?
Wait, what am I proving? Am I proving that they're movie sets, or am I proving that it's insured? Because, oh man, because I've got this, but I've also got this. Let's read that statement a little closer. They're going to burn those movie sets they call houses, and you're carrying the insurance on them. And how do you prove that, Jack? I think we're going with the insurance on this one.
Rancho Escondido burnt to the ground. California Fire and Life is carrying the paper.
Jack, the best result you could get from insurance would be replacement cost. The stakes are much, much higher.
But replacement cost is much higher than what they're actually worth, right?
Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash. The brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover. And you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses. How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses. What would I know about his choice of building materials?
Oh, you know all about it.
You smug son of a bitch, you're lying again. It's an insurance scam, pure and simple.
And how do you prove that, Jack? My assessors wrote the policies on the houses.
Yeah, I don't really have anything on that.
If you don't ask, you never find out.
Bad cop. I agree.
Give me what I need or I'll beat it out of you.
It's all there in the case file.
Man, that's a creepy little
If
bastard.
you know what to look for.
He sure is.
Very neat, Curtis.
I wish Kelso would hit him
Maybe
again.
I can't work it out, but Phelps can. He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
Your card is marked, Jack. You'll have an unfortunate accident if you don't leave town.
Your California isn't the same as mine, Mr. Benson. Not at all.
Man. That's a pretty bold threat there. But I do need I mean, Jack's in a heck of a lot of trouble, though. This is a huge, huge underground thing. This is a very big scandal.
Louis Armstrong.
A lot of people are set to lose money if this thing ever sees the light of day. And it's pretty far. I think I'll auto drive. Yeah, what a creeper indeed, Hercules. Guy's sleeping with 12-year-olds and just sitting there looking all smug in his robe and his socks and ugh. Gives me the creeps.
damn wet.
I feel like
I'm
he's
just going up
heading-
to my office party. Gotta check over some files.
Take the elevator. First door on the right when you come out. You know the way, Kelso.
I feel like he would know the way to his office. Can I not take the stairs? I'd rather take the stairs. I feel like the elevator's just a death trap. Get out of the way.
I survived the war for this. Are you drunk, mister?
I guess I couldn't take the stairs. Alright. Yeah, like Kelso's got to be walking into the lion's den here, right? Like this is, they know that he would come back to this place. Wait, did I just go back down? No, I did fine. This is fine.
So, Curtis, what is it you don't want me to see? "34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west." Insured replacement value for the house is $900. Current value of the house and land is $3,500. Christ, how many of these dumps are we carrying on the books?
They're
I
taking
have Detective Phelps of the LAPD here to see you.
tons of money in
Have a
loss.
seat, Cole. Where's the go-between? She's awful easy on the eye for a foreign girl.
Does that private dick petter actually work on anyone else? It's not your style. You were always a little more direct.
This is your dime, officer.
Would you have helped me if I asked, Jack? A little chuck on the shoulder, shot of Semper Fi.
Fuck you, Cole. Be a man. Why send a woman to do your dirty work? You're a cop. Why do you want my help?
I thought a PI might be a little more discreet.
I'm no gumshoe. I used to be an investigator for this company before your investigation got me fired.
Well, he did get a better job.
Sorry to hear that, Jack. Sorry about a lot of things.
Is that an apology, Cole?
It's a feeble attempt at one, yes. Look, Jack, it's a murder case, and I need help to solve it.
So what's it got to do with Elysian Fields developments?
They're in it somehow. The flyers keep turning up whenever I find a domestic fire.
They're boosters. Stiffing GIs for deposits, making them wait months for a throw-up house. They're already making more money than they can count. What's turned them into killers?
So you believe me?
This is why you dragged me into the Buckwalter case.
Look, Jack, I'm sorry. But if not for me, do it for some of the poor saps who are dying. Or some of the leathernecks who are getting grifted. How about it, Jack?
I know you, Cole. You're still beating yourself up over that medal on Sugarloaf. The medal you think you didn't deserve, but you just don't get it. Nobody deserves a medal. It's just the ridiculous situation you find yourself in and how you react to it.
That's
you
deep.
think you failed up on that hill. But courage isn't a tap you can turn on or off. Courage isn't permanent. It's a tenuous and fickle thing. Courage and cowardice exist in every man. Get over it.
You got it off your chest.
I guess I have.
Can you help me, Jack?
I'm thinking about it. The Hall of Records is the place to start.
Help me, Jackie Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Jackie Wan Kelsoby. That's what I should have said. Yeah. Ooh, back to the Hall of Records. Wonder if I get to swing on a chandelier again. Probably not. I think it was here, right? Did they replace it? Doesn't look like they did replace it.
Hello there.
You need some help there, sir?
The land registry office. Where is it?
Just up the stairs.
Thanks.
Oh wow, how very, you know, very specific. So is it here? I almost forgot about that. Yeah, I don't see the chandelier anymore. I think it was in this building. And I thought I remember spiral staircases and everything. And there's a rope here, so does this say anything about the rope? This rope is just kind of dangling down. It's got to be it, right? It was. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's the other rope. Yeah, I guess they just got it all cleaned up and never replaced it. Don't know where I'm going because the dude downstairs didn't really tell me. Although there's some golden handles on those doorknobs over there. Which is a pretty clever way to say, hey, this door is available.
This doesn't look like the land registry.
That's because it isn't. It's just downstairs and across the way.
Oh.
Thanks.
You sure you don't want to stay
Yeah.
in company?
Maybe some other time.
How you doing? Man, Jack Kelso. He's got it with the ladies. Now I'm glad I came up that way. That's funny. Oh, you're not as cute as the other one.
Details of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Certainly, sir. Just this way.
Thank you, sir.
All those suburban sons of bitches ought to be listed in here.
Alright, Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Oh, there we are. Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Leyland Monroe. Fletcher Baron. Courtney Sheldon.
Courtney? For God's sake. What's he got to do with this?
Do I just tap every one of these? No, I just tap Courtney.
I'd like information on a plot of land.
Okay, do you have the address?
Not exactly. It's a new lot. I have the coordinates. 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
All right, that makes it a bit more difficult. Come with me. I believe that is in the Wilshire area. Here.
34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north.
Okay, well I pretty much got that.
118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
58 seconds? 1758?
It was 34.4.29 latitude. And I'm looking...
The lot number's 1876988.
Unfortunately, that is just the beginning. We have at least 1 million lot numbers in the Los Angeles area. Registrations are in alphabetical order. You need to convert your lot number to a letter.
Okay.
How do I do that?
Over here. Use this adding machine.
Adding machine.
90,000 entries to a book. So divide your lot number by 90,000.
So not a calculator, but an adding machine.
1876988.
1
divided by
8
90,000, yes.
7. I already forgot the number. 6, 8, 8. Divided by 9.
1,876,988 divided by 90,000.
I think I messed it up already. 90,000. Two. That's not right. I just got a Twitch achievement for reaching 2 followers. I don't stream.
1,876,988.
1876,988. 1876,988. I missed the 9 last time. Alright. It also doesn't help that Kelso's hand, like, what's up with his thumb, by the way? What? How?
1,000,000.
Wow, that is a janked up thumb. Alright, divided by 90,000. Divided by 90. $90,000. I kind of want to take a screenshot of that thumb. That's real messed up. He should get that checked out. 20.
20.
A starts at 0, so you want to add 1 to your number.
21.
That number is your letter of the alphabet. Once you have the letter, find the right aisle.
Okay. A, B, C, D,
You do this every day?
F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. Man, that's a lot of work. Oh, it's telling me where to go, isn't it? No, it wasn't. It was gonna let me keep walking straight.
Let's see what the site is worth to them.
Okay, so what am I? Valuation, lot number 1876,988.
1,876,988. The book value is $350. With the new home in place, the improved value of the property is $3,500. They can make a killing. How do they pull it off?
Uh-oh.
Know why I pumped for the caddy? The extra trunk space.
Oh, that was a mistake.
One thing you learn in the war, boys. You do your talking once the smoke clears.
Yeah, Jack.
Throw out the guns.
Oh, that's not good. He had a shotgun. But wait, he just said you do your talking once the smoke clears, and then guess what? He starts talking while getting shot by a shotgun. Oh, alright.
Know why I pumped for the caddy? The extra trunk space.
One thing you learn in the war, boys. You do your talking once the smoke clears.
Yeah, it was a lot cooler the first time. No. No. Get off.
Throw out the guns.
Ooh. What? I was about I don't know how it took 3 rounds to kill that dude.
Christ.
He had a Tommy gun though, so I might be paying his body a visit. Oh, come on. Getting off cover is the worst. Do your talking once the smoke clears. Get smoked.
An inch to the left and you would have had me, boys.
He just got a 45. Come here.
Christ. That was close.
There we go. Not about the accuracy, as long as they all die. It isn't the place I'd start a gunfight. I mean, I'm just throwing that out there. But
I need a word, Courtney.
That's okay, Jack. You didn't need to come all the way down.
It's important, Courtney.
How can I help?
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
What are you talking about?
Don't fuck with me, Courtney!
Jack, I swear, I don't know what you're talking about.
How does your name appear as one of the investors in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
You're out of your mind.
I was down at the Hall of Records checking on a property company called Elysian Fields Developments. Their funding comes from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Seriously, Jack, I have no idea.
Your name is
I
there,
don't buy it, Courtney.
with some pretty interesting company. The mayor, the district attorney, some dirty cops, and your buddy, Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Dr. Fontaine?
Spill it, Courtney. I want all of it. Fontaine and the rest.
Fontaine took the morphine off our hands. Look, Jack, I know you said to get rid of it, but it's okay. I did something good for once. He reinvested the money for us. That's it. That's what's happening. They're building houses for GIs, Jack. I turned a mistake into something beneficial. Something that's going to help out the guys.
Courtney, they're building matchstick houses. They're going to burn them for the insurance money. They'll probably stiff the poor bastards for the deposits.
Please, Jack. Say it isn't so.
Oh, Courtney.
Harlan's a doctor.
You're so dumb.
A good one. He helps out a lot of people.
Looks like he's helping himself, Courtney. You're the fall guy.
It's interesting because this game has so many plots and subplots and I don't know. So this is actually the fourth time I've played through this game. Something like that. And I'm picking up on things that I hadn't really caught before.
Who's asking?
But it's the first time I played it in a long time.
Leland
Several
Monroe.
years.
I was wondering when you'd get around to calling.
I'd like to meet with you, Mr. Kelso.
I bet you would, Mr. Monroe. But I value my skin highly enough to not want to meet with you. Why don't you just send some more of your boys around and we'll have a nice cup of tea?
You realize that I could make you a very wealthy man, Mr. Kelso.
Better than $220 a month? I'm going to have to let it slide, Mr. Monroe.
Are you haggling with me, Jack? Come around to my place at 9. 5164 Santa Monica Boulevard. You'll come?
I might. Good night, Mr. Monroe.
Matt Jack Kelso. Nuts are this big. Oh, it did say I am the district attorney's office. Well, hell, I like him more than I do Cole. Same. Same. Kelso's great. Ooh, that's a nice car. Don't think I've unlocked that. Of course I did. And I love love this music. I have both of those cars. Let's... Alright, Kelso. I'll get you a new car. I don't know how fast this one is. How far down the map are we? I like driving, so... Yeah, no. It's just not the most fun trip because of all the back road looking. Oh! I about killed him. Yeah, I don't know. Kelso's more like kind of calm and I don't know. He's just more even keeled than Cole is, and I mean, he's got higher character, obviously. Cole being you know, a cheater and stuff, but. Alright, let's go for it. Ooh, this is not gonna go well. I lost both doors. Oh no. How far away am I? Yeah, I'm not running that far. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. Blew the dang doors off. I cannot believe that just happened. Can I drive up this thing? No. Wow. Yeah. I've never just seen, you know, you hit a hill and you're like, just all your doors go flying off. I'm sure you guys have noticed that, joyriding in your own vehicles. Yeah. It's actually kind of fun driving over here on Santa Monica. Where rich people live. That is a heck of a house.
I appreciate the help, all of you. We can reminisce later. I want a minimum of noise and no prisoners.
No prisoners? This isn't Peleliu, Jack.
These guys are grifting GIs.
What's that dude's name?
That's what they do
I
for a
remember
living.
him.
It's okay, Jack. We all feel the same way. Just
That was the
hasn't
dude
turned out
who
quite the way
we met at the
imagined.
bus shootout.
Let's get it done. Teams of 2 at the ready.
Buddies from the war. So wait, do these homies already know I'm here? Because they're already running around with weapons. Like, can I sneak past him? That's the thing I want to know. I'm guessing not. Ooh, not good.
Throw out the guns!
Wish you could move while shooting. That'd be, or while aiming.
Keep your head down!
somebody's shooting me pretty good. I have no idea where though. I think they're glitched because it looks like their bullets are coming up through the flower bed. Yeah, they're glitched. That's dumb. I don't know if you could see, but they're oh, my freaking webcam's frozen.
I appreciate the help, all of you.
Yeah, I could see bullets coming up through the flower bed there, and then it showed on my mini map that he was below me.
Jack. These guys are grifting GIs. That's what they do for a living.
It's okay, Jack. We all feel the same way. Just hasn't turned out quite the way we imagined.
Let's get it done. Teams of 2 at the ready.
Alright, I won't run up that far.
Stay down, damn it!
I'm gonna go grab this dude's gun. I think he had a shotgun.
That's it. Out of ammo.
It says there's somebody right next to me. Oh, come on.
How long do you think you...
I just panic fired. Oh man.
That hurts, right? Bet it does. Hey, look who's bleeding.
Oh come on. Nut shot? What that doing? How is that dude not dead?
You're surrounded and your buddies are dead. They're in open ground, Jack. Chew them up.
There we go.
Running low.
Alright. Come on out. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, there he is.
I'm moving. Check your fire.
Oh, they got him. And now I'm shooting the horse.
You could walk out of here or go out in a box. Your choice.
Weapon. That dude had a weapon? Oh, he did. Another shotgun.
Got the bastard. Move up. I got him. The son of a bitch is bleeding.
Man, there's just not much you can do. This cover over
All right,
here.
man, hold the perimeter. I got personal business with Mr. Leland Monroe.
Man, this is tough.
This is what I'm good at.
Man, I hope you're good at this, Jack. This is not an easy situation.
Eyes open. He's around here somewhere.
Who said that? Oh my gosh.
Keep on going, Jack.
How was that dude? Where was he? Oh my gosh, this is terrible.
There he is.
No, Jack, not there. Ugh.
Keep your head down.
Like, I'm afraid somebody's just gonna come in behind me, and that's gonna be all she wrote. Is it the 12-year-old again? No? Oh no.
You're a very sweet-looking girl to be holding such a big gun.
I know how to use it, mister.
I'm sure you do. So how about pointing it over there in the direction of Hollywood instead of at me, Princess?
You're quite the wise guy.
I don't normally shoot women, Princess. How about putting the cannon down?
Well, he said he doesn't shoot him. He didn't say anything about punching him. That's not gonna feel very good.
Didn't think you had the guts, sweetheart. I was never very good at reading women. Monroe! Where are you, damn
Wait,
it?
did I lose that shotgun? Yeah, I guess I don't get the shotgun anymore. That was kind of my security blanket.
How long do you think?
That dude's got a gun. A big gun is what I meant to say.
You're surrounded and your buddies are dead. Stay down, damn it!
Come on. There we go.
Almost out. Need a new weapon.
I think I just got a few more shells here for ammo. Shoot, I'm like craning my neck and everything. Just put the shotgun down again.
Yeah, Kelso.
That's my opening negotiating position.
Oh, shoot!
Oh, you crazy son of a bitch! How did you get in here? I'm bleeding to death. Get me a doctor.
I thought I had an invitation, Monroe. Your boys outside were certainly expecting me.
Man, Kelso is a savage.
That's my second offer.
You sadistic bastard. What do you want?
I'm going to take a look around, Monroe. Then I want you to tell me what you know about the mayor and those Trojan houses that you're building.
Pretty nice office. Ooh, a paper. I think I missed one paper,
Dr. Fontaine,
maybe two.
I need to speak with you urgently.
Sit down, please, sit down.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
It's the fund we are using to channel money into the development of new houses.
Why is my name on the board of managers?
Technically, you are a major contributor. Please, Courtney.
Those houses are a sham, Doctor. They're gonna be burned for the insurance.
That's a scandalous allegation, Courtney. Do you have any proof?
This dude's a real creep too.
Jack
The doc.
Kelso, an investigator for California Fire and Life, has seen them. He was almost killed when he found out what was going on.
I don't know what to say. I feel that I have been duped. Who do you think is behind this subterfuge?
Jack says it's a property developer named Monroe. He said it goes all the way to the mayor.
You cannot have believed that I was involved.
I don't know what to believe anymore, Doctor. I hope that you weren't involved.
Thank you for your trust, dear boy. Be still, Courtney. All of your troubles are finally over.
He got hit with that morphine.
Let them drift away.
Man, all that behind the scenes stuff that Courtney Sheldon had done, now he's gone like that.
The Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Remind me what they say about absolute power, Monroe.
Fuck you, Jack. Call me an ambulance already.
Nah. I missed 2 newspapers so far. Alright. Johnstone, Sawyer, Goldstein, Morelli, Stevens, Steffens.
I'm sold up. The others obviously didn't know the links these sons of bitches would go to.
Goldstein. That's why he was killed. Excuse me, I need to walk around your bloody corpse. Can I step over him? I can't.
That's a hell of a payroll.
Oh, there's Roy Earl right at the bottom. Oh, and in the middle. $450 on May 2nd, and then for another $450. Yes, he's making a lot more doing this than he is at the department. A lot more.
I'm guessing Vincent's
4,000
portfolio
shares.
is only a fraction the size of yours, Monroe.
4,000 shares, $100 each. Very, very, very rich men. Criminal intelligence report on Dr. Harlan J. Fontaine. Dr. Harlan J. Fontaine is implicated in the supply and distribution of narcotics in the greater LA County area. In his capacity as a clinical psychiatrist, he has dispensed large quantities of contraband morphine to drug dealers and users under the pretext of prescribing treatment for his quote-unquote patients. Between July 18th and September 3rd, 22 suspects arrested for narcotics possession claimed that the drugs were medications given to them to alleviate the symptoms of various psychiatric illnesses. Several showed paperwork to this effect. No pattern was noticed by arresting officers, however, and no further action taken since each charge amounted to no more than a misdemeanor, and the suspects were processed across 4 separate divisions. On September 7th, after a lengthy interrogation, suspect Reginald Barclay offered the name of an associate he knew only as Doc Fontaine. Barclay stated that Fontaine was the selling party in a deal he brokered with Willie Baines Foster, yet to be apprehended. Foster is known to LAPD Administrative Vice as a high-ranking courier for Meyer Harris Cohen. Mickey Cohen. On August 29th, again on September 6th, and then again on September 12th, Dr. Fontaine visited a men's haberdashery on Sunset Boulevard. Haberdashery known to be owned and operated by Mickey Cohen. On all 3 occasions, Dr. Fontaine was inside for more than an hour. 2 days after his final visit, on September 14th, a shipment of morphine with a street value of $4 grand was moved from a house in Brentwood to an east downtown warehouse, whereupon it disappeared. It is the opinion of this officer that Dr. Harlan Fontaine is a significant figure in the supply and distribution of narcotics in Los Angeles, with close ties to organized crime. I recommend that he be kept under close surveillance. Why can't I say surveillance? until such time as a comprehensive legal brief can be assembled. Roy Earl. Look at that.
Smart. Keep the dirt on Fontaine under lock and key. This is your insurance.
It can't be stopped, Kelso.
Just
There's too much
another
money at
sign of
stake.
Roy being
Kingdoms
dirty.
rise,
Not
kingdoms
turning him
fall,
in,
bro. Ask the Emperor of Japan.
but just saying he needed to be monitored.
Fucking mercy!
Operator, put me through to Phelps, Arson squad. Yeah, Biggs, it's Jack. I'm at Monroe's. He's in a talkative mood. If you get here in a hurry, you might get something before he bleeds to death. Elsa.
Thank God.
Where? Fontaine. Dead? Former patient.
So that crazy son of a bitch finally came back for a checkup.
It's Monroe. He's raving.
You want information, cocksucker. You get me some medical help.
Ooh,
I've
call
gotta
him a
go,
CS.
Monroe's negotiating again. Do you want my final offer, Leland? Tell me how I find the guy who has Elsa.
Nutcase, he did whatever Fontaine asked. He had some kind of power over him. He did all the fires and then he went off the rails. I don't have a fucking name! He worked as a bug sprayer. Get me a goddamn doctor! Kelso, you son of a whore! Get me a goddamn doctor!
Man. Kelso did not leave him in good shape, but he tore something out, if you noticed that. Ooh, this could be a 5-star. Yeah. Yeah. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund has been dismantled the old-fashioned way, aka with bullets in legs and faces and chests. Nice. Yeah, that was all thanks to... Ooh, this is one of the DLC missions. That was all thanks to the unlimited
Jack. There's a statewide APB
intuition of Jack
That's
Kelso.
okay. He has something up his sleeve. He's not worried about being caught.
How do we help?
We go after the other side of the equation. Jack has a legion and its cronies running scared. We go after the doctor and some of the other guys.
But the whole department breathing down our necks.
It's time for action, Herschel. It's time for change. Jack's crossed the Rubicon and we have to be on the other side ready to help.
Oh,
Christ, what was that?
balls.
Explosion. Something big.
You think it's the Reds? You think those Rusky sons of bitches that dropped the H-bomb on
Well,
us?
you wouldn't be standing
Calm down,
there.
Herschel. We need to be ready for the call.
You
I'm
wouldn't be
not waiting
standing
for an
there, Herschel.
invitation. Get in the car and head for the cloud. KGPL can give us the details on the way.
All units, 27 report.
All units, reports of an explosion. Location, return location.
Master the location. Alright, that's it for me tonight, guys. Hercules, thanks for hanging out and chatting as always. If you're lurking, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. This was a fun night of LA Noire. Started my week off on the right foot, I think. So hopefully it did for you guys too. I think, let's check the statistics real quick. Yeah, I should be able to finish this game on Wednesday. So if you guys want to see the finale, feel free to check in on Wednesday. Planning on probably starting around 8 o'clock again, Eastern time. So I'll be here. If you guys need anything, I'm always open for messages too. So, but awesome, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday. Nighty night.